神羅転生
Okay, so with the release of the latest episode being episode 38, something caught my attention. Something caught me off guard and screamed out to me. Now, I already had a theory about this very topic, however, with the release of episode 38, it has just strengthened my theory and belief. And so, as you can see from the title, it's about Kawaki. This topic has been discussed so much, however, I have not yet made a video on it, so I thought I would give my opinion with factual evidence as well as a bit of my own opinions, and at the end I will even discuss why this does not make sense. Why? Because theories are theories, okay? There is nothing to prove them correct, there is nothing to prove them wrong. We just have to wait and see. A theory is a fan-made discussion and it's just an opinion, so it is fun making these things, okay? And it's awesome when you get them right as well, so I thought I would share my own, and let's go. Okay, so Iwabe. Iwabe and Denki, we know that they have a tight bond, you know, a close friendship, and something that they both have in common is the overwhelming amount of theories that discuss one of them being Kawaki. However, I think that Kawaki is both of them. And no, before you say, you think there's gonna be a fusion? No. This is not some Dragon Ball Z stuff, okay guys? This is a Kara experiment, and I will explain soon. I personally think that Team 5, you know, Metal Lee, Iwabe, and Denki are gonna be sent on a mission to investigate or gather intel on something odd. Something that the higher-ups don't even know about or understand. And keep in mind that this theory takes place before we are introduced to Kara, okay? So I believe that the thing they are investigating, their mission to investigate whatever this weird thing is actually Kara, and that Iwabe and Denki will end up being captured by the organization to get info to get info on Boruto or info on the Hokage or something like that, and then they will be experimented on. Okay, so you must be wondering, what about Metal? Because how did he get away? Well, if we look at this poster for Boruto, you can see both Kawaki and Metal Lee, meaning that Metal most likely escapes the danger somehow. So why does this theory make sense? It's so far-fetched, right? Well, yes. However, in episode 36, we found out that Denki has been practicing in sealing jutsu. And what are Kara interested in? Yes, seals. So why does this matter? Well, because Kawaki has the same type of seal as Boruto. And how he got it, we just have no idea. However, I believe that Denki has a connection to this. Either it be him being able to copy a seal or him having info on the seal, we just do not know yet. However, we will find out, but I believe that if Denki is to become Kawaki with Iwabe, then he will have this. That's one of the reasons they will want to use this version, this Kawaki, to put the seal on. You understand what I mean? It's a little bit odd, but I think it kind of makes sense. And Iwabe, well, one thing is for sure when we look at Iwabe, his striking resemblance to Kawaki. But Mr. Gin, Iwabe has a different skin and complexion, they look nothing alike. Yeah, well, when you look at their clothes, their weapons, it just kind of just clicks into place, and then you think about why the author would make two characters strikingly similar, and then you think, oh, they're doing it to tease us? No, they don't. Look, they're not that stupid. You don't give two characters the exact same outfit just to tease an audience. You don't just do that. And if you do, it's a little bit lazy. It's just a little bit lazy. Yeah, well, that's all the more reason for us to believe that they're going to become Kawaki anyways, because if you give Iwabe the skin complexion of Denki, then I bet you that most of the majority of the Boruto fans that discuss this entire theory about Kawaki would believe that Iwabe alone would become Kawaki, because, you know, it's just his skin complexion. Iwabe is very tan, and it is a different skin complexion to Kawaki. However, Denki's skin complexion is lighter and is a bit more similar to Kawaki. So if you, I just bet you that if you gave Iwabe the skin complexion of Denki, then everyone would believe that he's Kawaki. So anyways, well, we have just gotten a new outfit for everyone in the class, for all the new genin. And when you look at Iwabe, you just notice something, okay? You just notice something. Well, of course, we know that Iwabe, just as I discussed before, Iwabe's first outfit was identical to Kawaki's outfit in the first episode. And now, Iwabe's new outfit is strikingly similar, and I mean strikingly similar to the type of material we can assume it's made out of, and the color it is strikingly similar to Kawaki's outfit in this poster that you're looking at right now. Just look. This means it could happen very soon. Even notice the way both jackets are a bit too short and reveal the pink V-neck shirt down the bottom near his pants. I just mean, this theory kinda just makes sense, especially when you're looking at the character of Iwabe, how they've made him similar to a rival to Boruto, how he has a mutual respect for Boruto, and how Denki has a respect for Boruto. It just kinda makes sense. And then you look at Iwabe's clothing, how they've clothed Iwabe, and how both of his outfits are strikingly similar to every outfit we've seen Kawaki in. It kinda just makes sense, guys. I'm sorry, but it's just a little bit, kinda just makes me believe that this theory could have some proof to it, some evidence. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, but there is more. I want you guys to look at the three massive factors in this. That being Kara, Iwabe, Denki. So these names have massive significance. Okay, I'll explain. If you take the first syllable from Kara, being Ka, and you take the middle syllable from Iwabe, being Wa, and take the final syllable from Denki, being Ki, you literally get Kawaki. You literally get Kawaki, guys. The first, middle, and last syllables make the name Kawaki. That is the best you can get at trying to put Kawaki's name together just using syllables and letters from other names alone. That is the most solid we've had yet. And it should make sense considering that so many of you believe that Kawaki is with Kara as well. So, and I mean, it kind of just makes sense considering that the writers do want to put Boruto in a bit more of a darker tone, and we're going to see a bit more of a messed up world in this series. Really, guys, I just believe that even though this is probably the most insane and far-fetched theory yet, it could prove to be the most accurate. Because while it's combining three theories that are widely discussed and widely believed for the most part into one that makes sense using all three of them. Denki and Iwabe are going to be used as an experiment to possibly even be the vessel. Why? Because they need something to test the power of the seal. Someone who they have control over and who they don't care about losing. And you guys know I love Iwabe, so I hope this doesn't happen. However, the evidence is there, and while it kinda makes sense, it just kinda makes sense. Now, it is far-fetched, and there are reasons why it doesn't make sense. So obviously, the main thing is just how far-fetched it is in the first place. This is a crazy theory, it's above all the rest, I would say. There's not a lot of evidence to back it up. However, okay, so there is evidence, however, just because of the scope of the theory, I think it's too massive, and it could prove to just be untrue. The second thing is, an experiment could be too dark, you know, taking these two characters and putting them into, experimenting on them to make one person, that could be very, I mean, that could be too heavy, especially when we've, like, come to know these characters. We have no idea, we're just gonna have to wait and see. However, I do believe this theory could have a chance of being true. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, because like I said earlier, no theory is true until we see what actually happens. So thank you guys for watching, I appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to help the channel grow, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.